Good morning to our lecturer, Dr. Soliha Sanusis, and everyone. Today, we will be presenting our Accounting Information System project, which is revenue cycle analysis and proposed improvement for the Q industry. The revenue cycle is the operational backbone of any business, running from the initial customer inquiry all the way to the final cash collection. Over the 10 minutes, we will walk through the all 12 stages of our analysis from how Q industry currently operates to the critical internal control weaknesses we discovered, and finally, our strategy vision to transform their workflow using the model digital solution. Let us begin with the organization profile. Q Industry Enterprise and Sediam Berhad is a business-to-business hospitality procurement and supply solution provider, serving hotel, resort, restaurant and other food and beverage establishments across Malaysia. The company offers a comprehensive sourcing service covering the hospitality supply, electrical appliance, kitchenware and customized products, excluding only heavy furniture. A key aspect of its operational is its reliance on a foreign manufacturer mainly in China. Customized products require a production lead time of 4 to 6 weeks, resulting in a total fulfillment cycle of 8 to 10 weeks, from order confirmation to delivery. Therefore, effective coordination across departments is essential to ensure the smooth operational and timely fulfillment. For this study, the business process selected is the revenue cycle, which is order to cash. In a B2B hospitality procurement environment, the cycle is strategically important for three reasons. First, customer satisfaction. Hospitality projects operate under strict deadlines, so any delay in order fulfillment can negatively affect the client relationship. Second, working capital management. Q industry extends the credit terms to customers while bearing a significant upfront procurement and logistic costs. Delayed collection can therefore create a cash flow pressure. Third, the current IT landscape. The company uses an older Q&E accounting system with limited integration and relies heavily on manual filing, paper document, WhatsApp, and email communication. This disconnected way of working motivated our detailed evaluation.
Now, we move to the revenue cycle flow chart. At the very beginning, the customer will send an inquiry order to the sales team, and the sales team will review it and send a quotation to the customer. So after that, the customer will submit the official purchase order to the sales team, and the sales team will send the customer purchase order to the inventory and warehouse crew, who will check the stock availability in the system. So, looking at the stock availability decision in the flowchart, if the stock is not available, the company must import stock from a foreign supplier and record this import stock transaction back into the system. So if the stock is available, the warehouse crew will notify the sales team about the stock availability and allowing the process to move to the next step. And then, the sales team will send the customer purchase order to the logistics teams, who will prepare the delivery order and the draft invoice. And then, the logistics sends both the purchase order and delivery order to the warehouse crew so they can prepare the goods for delivery. And at the same time, the logistics will send the draft invoice back to the sales team. So after receiving the draft invoice, the sales team will request a statement of account from the finance team to prepare the final sales invoice, which need to send to the customer. So as shown in the finance column, they extract and send this account receivable data directly to the sales. So finally, once the company receives the payment from the customer, the finance team will update the account receivable ledger to complete the cycle.
Next, I will talk about the baseline process evaluation metric. As shown in the table, the company current process maturity is relatively low. You can see that the process structure score 3.0 because the workflow is clear but still have the experience delay. Digital users data management and governance is score only 2.0 due to heavy rely on manual processes, weakness internal control and lack of segregation duty. The lower score is AI readiness and 1.0 indicated very limited automations and a strong dependence on human intervention. Overall, this score clearly indicates that the company still have the sustainable opportunity for improvement in terms of operation efficiency, internal control, and digital transformations.
Based on the weakness identified in Q industry current revenue cycle, we propose a redesign to be workflow. This redesign process leverages a centralized cloud-based ERP system to improve efficiency, strengthen internal control, and support digital transformation. First, quotations are generated through an integrated ERP and CRM platform connected directly to supplier database. Whenever a product becomes discontinued, the system automatically alerts the sales team. This prevents outdated quotation and improves response time to customer. Second, when a customer submits a purchase order, the ERP system automatically performs a credit assessment. Orders are immediately blocked if customer exceeds their credit limit or have overdue balance exceeding 45 days. This reduces credit risk and strengthens receivable management. Third, segregation of duty is enforced through the ERP system. The logistic clerk is responsible only for delivery order preparation, while invoice generation is assigned to a separate billing clerk. System restriction prevents one employee from performing both functions, thereby reducing fraud and error risk. Fourth, barcode-assisted picking is implemented within the warehouse. Employee scan each item before dispatch, and the system automatically verifies it against the delivery order. Any mismatch triggers an immediate alert, significantly reducing picking error and inventory discrepancy. Fifth, digital proof of delivery or EPOD replaces traditional paper-based documentation. Customer acknowledge receipt electronically, and the system immediately regenerates and send an e-invoice. This creates a complete digital audit trail and eliminates dispute regarding invoice delivery. Finally, bank fee integration automatically matches customer payment with outstanding invoice. The system also sends payment reminder before due date and securely store document in cloud storage with daily backup, improving both cash collection efficiency and data security. Overall, the redesign to be workflow transformed queue industry from a large manual and fragment process into an integrated, automated, and well-controlled revenue cycle. This improvement enhances operational efficiency, strengthens governance, improves inventory accuracy, and supports the company's future digital transformation journey.
Although we have proposed several improvements, it is important to understand the key winners in the current system. The first issue is the critical governance risk. Currently, the same logistic employee prepare both the delivery order and sales invoice. This creates a serious segregation of duty problems and increase the risk of fraud. Secondly, operation and data inefficiency occur because the information is entered manually and often after late. As a result, inventory record may not match actual stock level, leading to picking error and inaccurate information. Lastly, the company faces cash flow and security risks. Customers sometimes claim they never receive invoice, causing payment delay. At the same time, important documents are stored physically, making them vulnerable to loss, damage, or disaster.
Let us review the expected operational impact of this digital transformation across these critical areas. First, in control and governance, we move from a high-risk environment with a broken internal control framework to robust celebration, completely decoupling shipping from billing and passing external corporate audits seamlessly. Second, in data and inventory accuracy, we replace error-prone manual tracking and entry lists with automated precision, locking down warehouse tracking accuracy near 100% and protecting the asset ledgers. Third, in workflow efficiency, instead of fragmented and delayed pipeline, end-to-end cloud processing eliminates approximately 40% of repetitive back-office administrative workloads while smashing the overseas inquiries timeline. Beyond immediately day-to-day fix, the strategic value for this transition yields incredible long-term corporate rewards. Beyond
financial performance gain.
By introducing e-port and automated e-invoicing, we create an undeniable digital audit trail. This completely eliminates invoice loss claims, drastically lowers days sales outstanding DSO, and maximizes cash flow velocity, allowing Q industry to optimize its corporate working capital.
Second, organization agility.
By eliminating manual and administrative burdens, allow corporate personnel to pivot completely away from tedious data entry. Instead, they can focus on high-value client management, strategic sourcing, and business development. In conclusion, migrating from a traditional legacy ecosystem to control-oriented digital upgrade shields Q industry from insider fraud, secures asset integrity, and provides a sustainable digital transformation roadmap for long-term B2B competitiveness. By integrating preventive, detective, and corrective controls directly into the system architectures, Q industry can eliminate operational frictions and significantly enhance its marketing positioning. This concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. Goodbye.